You know, it is truly sad, and I must say that I feel a sense of pity. Pity, perhaps, is an appropriate word. Sympathy would have some positive expression to it. I have no sympathy, Sree Iyer, but I have pity for the people who think so negative about this country. And hence, I changed the hashtag on the debate. Hashtag end negative thinking. Ladies and gentlemen, the hashtag for this evening is not Modi Sarkar. The hashtag for this evening, Rajat Sethi, Sudhanshu Trivedi, Sree Iyer, Suman C. Raman, Ravi Srivastav, Mr. Roach and Mr. Swain, is hashtag end negative thinking. What do you think? What do you think, Sree? Sree, what do you think?
Yeah.
Is that an appropriate hashtag for these pseudos?
Yes, it is, and I think it's very childish on their part. You know, I'm reminded of the KKR logo or tagline that they used to have. Khelbo, Lodbo. Okay, so Jeetbo didn't happen, but there's always another game, another election, and instead of, showing up to celebrate democracy, these people are, just childishly sulking at home. It's very, very unfortunate. How do you think the people of the country are going to look them and say, we need to give you a chance 5 years from now?
There's nobody sulking, there's nobody.
Tell you one thing, Sree Iyer,
Yes.
I will tell you a little bit about negative thinking now, viewers.
People are voting for it.
I want to tell you, Sree and Mr. Swain are on the screen right now, viewers. And I want to say something tonight which may shock you. But please don't get shocked, Sree. I never say anything without facts. Sree, we want to take everyone together. We, the people of India, will be united, will move towards a great destiny and a great future of this country. Mr. Swain, I'm just coming to you, don't worry. You will be treated to just desserts tonight, and just relax a little bit. I'm going to tell you a little bit about yourself. You know, Sree, I don't want to say much about this man because he's Scandinavian, presumably. Or at least his preoccupation, his life is in Scandinavia. But he, for me, represents the negative thinking. He, Ashok Swain, on the day of the result, goes to Pakistani TV channels one after the other. And on Pakistani TV channels, on the day of the Indian election result, a result and a mandate which was delivered by 1.3 billion Indians, you know what he yaps about, and I quote him, Sree. He says, like Nazis, the Hindutva gang will attack with renewed vigor to decimate other parties, groups and individuals, one after the other. He says this on Pakistani television channels.
I say it now.
It's
I say it to you.
really unfortunate.
I say it to you. I said the RSS is the Nazis of India.
You went on Pakistani channels.
I say it now.
You went on Pakistani channels to abuse India.
I said,
did you not?
Forget about Pakistan. You get
Why should I forget about Pakistan? I am an Indian. I will not forget about Pakistan. We will deal with Pakistan. You tell me where you stand. Tell me when you will end your negative thinking, Mr. Swain.
RSS is a Nazi organization.
So, okay, Prafulla Ketkar is on the debate. Let me do some plain speaking tonight, Sree. Sree, let me do some plain speaking tonight. And by the way, Sree, you know, Sree, the frustration in the hearts of this gentleman who lives in Scandinavia called Ashok Swain.
Ashok Swain, yes.
Yeah, you know, Sree, he said, low life Modi. I can imagine how he must be feeling tonight. He said, low life Modi. on the 16th
very,
of
very
now.
unfortunate.
he is.
I say it now.
I
say it now.
No, Mr. Swain, listen. The fact of the matter is that you would not even be relevant to the supermarket in Uppsala University outside where you stay. That's the realm of your relevance. I have called you in the program to tell you the truth about yourself today. You need to understand this.
Listen to me.
No, Mr. Swain, listen to me. Now I am saying this to you.
See, I have not made a career by making all this kind of nonsense. Don't tell me this.
I now want to ask you, Mr. Swain, I will tell you more and more about yourself right now. You went to Pakistani channels to abuse India. Why do you go on Pakistani channels to abuse India? You go on Pakistani channels to abuse your country. What is your passport, Indian or Pakistani? What is your passport? Is your passport Indian or Pakistani? Is your passport Indian or Pakistani? You see, members of the Tukre gang must be confronted directly. When they are confronted directly, they don't like it. Did you go on Pakistani channels? Did you go on Pakistani channels to abuse India?
Tell me, what do you want?
Tell me, I'm asking you a question. Did you go abuse India on Pakistani channels on the day of the result? Why did you do that? Now Sree Iyer wants to say something to you. Thank you. Sree, go ahead. Sree, I'm giving you as an example of a negative thinker. You must stop thinking negative. Think of the greatness India can achieve.
Listen,
Sree Iyer.
You don't have the audacity to say, you don't have the audacity
we believe in the future of the country even if you don't. Tomorrow the government is getting sworn in whether you like it or not. You may be personally upset about the present situation, but Mr. Swain, deal with it. Deal with it. You must understand that people like you are reducing yourself to greater and greater irrelevance. Now Sree is saying something. Thank you. Sree, go on. Sree, thank you very much. I heard you now. Shree's turn. Thank you, Sree.
Don't behave like a box.
24 hours. 24 hours, let us keep politics aside. Okay, this is a celebration of democracy. I am reminded of what happened approximately 15 years ago when NDA surprisingly lost the elections. In the hall where Manmohan Singh was taking oath, there was L.K. Advani, there was Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and his mentor, Sri P.V. Narasimha Rao. He shook hands with Advani, he shook hands with Vajpayee, and he bowed down to touch the feet of P.V. Narasimha Rao, who just lifted him up and gave him a big hug. Guys, that is democracy. Not today, we should not be fighting amongst each other as I am this, I am that. We are all born from the same place. We should celebrate the democracy in the most populous democracy of the world. Okay, as to one other little thing, RSS, in my view, is the largest NGO, and it is the most sympathetic organization that I know. When there is a natural calamity, guess who goes there first? Guess who does the most difficult things? Basic sanitation, cleaning up, giving clothes, making food available for everyone. It's always RSS, and they don't check your name. They just treat everyone the same way.
Sweet.
Those of you who keep bashing RSS,
Muslim Brotherhood does that too. Hamas does that too. This is the same thing Muslim Brotherhood does. Same thing Hamas does.
Look, nothing is as big as RSS, and they have done this for.
Rajat Sethi is also on the debate right now.
That's
Rajat
fine.
Sethi